train.
Welcome back to the game train. James is hopefully going to make us do progress this time.
All aboard. I remembered my timer this time. And I've also got some...
We're the kind of detectives that are squeezing out overtime.
Comments pulled up that I can
1 inch at a time.
refer to at some point. So let's see. I'm going to level with you. I was not paying attention for most of what was happening in the last episode.
We all got on a fever pitch during that cannon scene.
Why don't you show us how progress is done? You know? I want to leave it to some real intellectuals here. Let them, the people with the sense memory.
And the cryptic scrawlings. Well, perhaps James will make us some progress. Perhaps not. But surely we must acknowledge
Gonna look at the people we haven't come up with.
It's the
There's
progress
an Indian
we make
guy we
along the
haven't
way.
profiled yet.
I'm looking for Henry Evans.
That's got to be easy, right?
That's got to be something we could do, right?
I don't think I saw a single Henry Evans in this entire list, so maybe the comment meant Henry Brennan?
Maybe he meant Renrud Rajub.
Riveting stuff, TJ.
Look. Oh,
You know,
Henry
it's
Evans,
like
surgeon.
There we go.
We throw you softballs and you just hit them right out of the park.
Okay, so we figured out who it is. We just don't know their fate.
I'm not sapient enough to fully know why I should be offended by that, but I know by tone that it's something that should probably hurt me.
So we don't have...
Yeah, buddy.
The comment is, I can't remember if you got the fate of Henry Evans, but if you did, then who else was in the launch with him? So I think they're saying if we know what happens to Henry, we know what happens to whoever else was
Let's
in
check
the boat.
out his final scene.
Henry
then.
Evans was the surgeon. I think he's the guy with the mutton chops.
Yeah, we know who he is. It's just the fate that we'd have no fucking idea.
Oh, let's watch his final scene then.
We're pretty sure he escaped to
Escape to Africa, Madagascar
He
2.
disappeared in the scene titled Escape.
So
Escape.
Was that his last memory? Yeah, I think so. Because that's...
Huh.
Which button takes you to... Shit. Fuck.
Yeah, which button? You better
Choke.
you better start to get a handle on how to get to the table of contents there.
What are you trying to find?
Well, I'm pretty sure there's a way when you've bookmarked the memories to just go straight to the next memory.
Will show us how it's done.
Because this... Yeah, that takes me back.
Oh, that
But
takes
how
me
do I-
back.
How do I go forwards? Progress means you go forward.
Do you need to go forward? Aren't you at
the
the end of
pages
his
forward.
scene?
Well, I'm not... That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't know if this is the last memory he's in or not. I'd assume so because it's where he
It
disappears.
says escape. It's the
Oh,
last
but how do
memory
we
we've
find
seen him
the
in.
memory?
All right, fuck. Where's the escape? Where's the body?
Oh, no.
Where do we find bodies from the escape?
It should say it on
In the
his
book,
thing.
location of the corpse.
Well, that's for
Well, because there's no corpses marked for anybody else, so...
Oh, are we trying to watch just
last
the
scene
last
he's
scene
in?
then?
Yeah, I just want to find the last scene he's in, but I'm having a hard time figuring out how to do that.
There's a knife.
It'll show you where to go. Yeah, here we go.
Oh no, you're cut.
Someone's saying bring the surgeon's kit, but the surgeon's not around
Bear
here.
up, son. I'll stay with you.
There's Who's
Pete's mother.
the bosun?
Bear up,
there?
son.
Tried my best
Aye.
to pull him back to save him.
You tell her yourself.
Yeah,
Brennan! Bring the surgeon's kit!
Brandon.
because he's
What
just
kind of accent would you say that is?
talking to this guy.
Is that Scottish or is that Welsh?
I could go either way
Do
with that.
we-
But
I'm
yeah,
pretty
some kind of
sure-
UK.
That's Pippin.
I'm
That's
pretty
Pippin for
we-
sure, but
no.
Yeah, we
have-
figured that guy out, so we don't
here, I'll just Google that. What kind of accent does Pippin have?
need to worry about that.
That's smart.
The Shire.
Yeah.
I mean,
We
I
have
don't
to
know,
shy
do
up.
I just check out this guy? I guess. I can't remember. Because, like, I can picture the memory he's in my head. I just can't.
I have no recollection of it, to be honest.
Can't fucking remember
He's the
how
one with the monkey on his shoulder, right?
to get there.
Can't get the monkey off me.
He does at one point, yeah. I think I should just go search near the lifeboats.
Okay, Pippin is Scottish for sure. So, whoever's the one that was like saying, hang in there, he's a Scot.
Let's see. Is this the escape?
And there's only like one Scottish.
Yeah, so this is part of the escape.
That was a lead. We should go back.
I think we identified that guy who was consoling him.
Oh, for sure?
I
James went over it.
My bad.
No, you're good.
yeah, I pulled it up.
He's like the second mate or something.
Yeah, I don't see. The
Does he hang out with
surgeon.
other Scottish people? Profile.
Aren't the ladies down there? Oh, is that him?
What?
Go back. Is that him in the middle there? Like, do you see what I'm talking about? Like, kind of obscured by cannon fire?
That's him?
Oh, he escaped with the chick! And the chick killed somebody! What the?
So we can.
I forgot all about this scene.
Yeah, was shot with a gun.
Why did we decide it was an unknown attacker?
Well, because we didn't know the name. We still don't.
Yeah, we don't know. She's one of the two women, though, that we don't have identified.
Fuck it. Who's Jane Bird? Is that just a guess?
One of
There's one
our
at the
lovely
bottom.
commenters said
At the
Mr.
bottom.
J with the lovely Halo
Mr. J.
Master Chief profile picture said something about checking out the women's hands for wedding rings. Or I'm assuming he means about wedding rings.
Where the fuck?
Excuse me.
I mean, I can't see shit.
Maybe there are scenes where she appears more clearly. Miss Jane.
Miss Jane Bird, Miss Jane Doe.
Can I?
Do we know everybody else in this boat? Ooh, there's another person there.
Yeah,
That's the other woman.
I can't really. I can zoom in on this guy. We don't know fuck shit about him.
I don't know how we don't, because I see him everywhere. Here we go.
Oh, so we put her as Jane Bird?
I don't think we're certain about that, though. Maybe if we assign the Doctor a fate.
Where was the boat placed when this scene happened?
What?
Where was the
Oh.
boat positioned when this scene happened so we can try to assess
Emily?
where in the heck they ended up?
I skipped right over Jane Bird. Jesus.
Because obviously they're not alive on the Canary Isle. Or we got something wrong
So,
if we tried to put that they're in the Canary Isles, but they're not.
wait,
Yeah,
is she
I
not,
think you're right, Stratford. We should look at where they are. Well, when
Wait.
you get a sec.
What the fuck?
Well, you see, women aren't allowed to murder people.
22, Jane Bird.
Yeah, what the?
We have two people put in as Jane Bird.
No, we have. It's not appearing on this list, it looks like. Oh. Oh, okay.
There we go. Okay.
He got it. He got it.
Got there eventually. The boat. No, that was...
Do we want to take a guess at who he is?
Maybe in a sec. Azores? Maybe they're in Azores.
Could be.
They look closer to Azores than any other island at this point.
Plug in Azores as their fate, and then we can switch swatch the women names.
We can profile the women.
We can profile the women.
Profile the women. This guy's bringing ideas to this department.
I guess
We're going new, exciting places.
I don't know if the mics would have picked up that train.
Is that a real train?
Yeah. I mean, we've penciled in 3 people.
What?
But
Are
we
the other
haven't
women as
penciled them
well?
all in for Azores.
Right. I'm just saying we've penciled 3 in, which means at least one of them is not correct.
The cannon guy, perhaps.
But we can.
I'm not sold
Or
that
these
he's
two.
even
we can
perished,
try
but I don't know
her
how.
As Emily.
Come on.
No.
Let's switch their names then. Let's put her in as Jane Bird and her in as Emily Jackson.
Also, did you have the other lady plugged in for Azores Island?
What?
Yes.
Okay.
And then we could try this same method, but with a different location, like Madeira or something.
We did that with the Samuel twins anyway.
We could get a
Not you,
trifecta
bitch.
here.
You. Azores? Yeah. Okay.
So just try switching the names and see if that does it. No, the other one on the left that you didn't switch yet.
We switched the names.
Yeah.
Oh, we already
Let's try
tried both of
switching the
them?
location
Okay.
that they're alive at.
Where else would they be?
Maybe Madeira.
Can we look on the map one more time?
Whoops. That was right there.
It looks like Madeira is... Or maybe they made it all the way back to England.
No. Not on lifeboats.
We don't know.
About that. Yeah,
Maybe
there's
they
not a whole lot else.
Travel to England eventually.
We had them in for Canary Isles, but that didn't seem to be working. So try Madeira if we can.
Well, I don't think we switched their names for Canary Islands, so we can.
Oh, true.
Oh, yeah,
Do
we could plug
that.
that in.
All right. Well, I guess we'll
Is Madeira is not even an option.
start with that. Well, I don't remember which way we had it first, so if I can. We'll try.
There isn't a third female name, is there?
There is a third female, but she's the captain's wife, who we know for a
Yeah.
fact.
Oh, okay.
Nothing.
Maybe we try England. Maybe they hop skip made it back to England somehow, some way.
Back to England.
I would rather try Madeira. Seems like a more realistic thing to try.
Madeira's not on the list.
It's not?
Unless Madeira is like
I got this.
part of Africa technically, or
Canary Islands. Okay.
We could try England. Then it
Let's-
seems weird to have it on the list.
Yeah. We want to do it. The UK.
yeah.
I
Or
guess-
did we try Canary Islands by switching the names?
Is
yet?
there any context
Oh,
clues
yeah,
in the
did I
scene to
switch-
decide? Or
I think I just switched the. I can't even fucking remember.
is there
I don't
anything in
know.
the
Sorry, I don't want
transcript?
to backseat game your turn.
Is there anything in the transcript to indicate that they're going anywhere?
Let them go.
No. I know someone does mention the Canary Islands at some point.
For a
What's the
different
scene before this? Let's just read the transcript. Last move.
You'll not take the last boat.
So there's Paul.
Paul Atreides.
Trade.
What was the scene before that one? Did you say his name is Paul?
The guy
Paul's
on the ground here.
Oh,
Who did we call this guy? Oh, Jesus. We didn't give him a name.
he's a
No
seaman
clue
for
who he
sure.
could be.
All of his buddies in the picture are seamen, so
It's.
True.
Let's see.
he's friends with seamen.
Maybe he's the seaman's man. He's a seaman's man. Worth a shot.
I don't think he's going to be a top man because the top
think
men
he
seem to be
was-
hanging out in the same spot in the picture
I think he was in the scene where the Russians were playing cards.
in the very opening.
No,
It's like middle.
it's when Syed was dying in the hammock.
It's like the
Saying,
second chapter.
Worry about yourself.
Is there someone under the stairs? Go back up. Left? Oh, no, that's bucket. That's 2 buckets.
He found the poop bucket. We're getting to the real.
That's the poop bucket.
Oh, hello.
Oh, my God.
We never saw this scene. We never saw any of this.
Whoa. Ringle Dingus stabbed Fartingus there. That doesn't tell us
Who
much
is this
if we
guy?
don't know.
Well,
Was stabbed by somebody.
I don't.
He was knifed, but we don't know who he was knifed by. The guy, he was the dude who was opening crates up in the last scene. He was an important person.
That's strange that we can... Interesting. And he already had come from stabbing the other guy.
Yeah,
too.
follow the trail of blood.
Because this guy gets his face shot off. Well, it's coming from where the bosun was. There's the bosun. His arm got tore off, and he's laying in the chair asking where his Frenchman is.
Who's that guy?
Fucking.
He looks like some kind of mate or officer.
If he was the bosun's mate, wouldn't he be hanging out with the bosun?
Well, yeah.
Is that the bosun there?
Bosun's right here.
In the dark?
Deadass?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
That guy's got a pistol on him, so why is he using a knife?
Well,
Why not?
I feel like that's a clue.
And I think the next scene he's in, he's getting his face shot off with the pistol, or at least a pistol.
We should follow this guy. This train conductor looking man.
Gosh. Do we want to do that? Do we want to focus on the fucking...
No, do what you're gonna do. Do it. It's
Let's
your...
keep trying the ladies. We've got something really close. We're really close to identifying these women.
Yeah, we
I mean, if we trial by
just
error,
got to figure
we
out
could
where that
figure out
fucking
where they
boat
escaped.
ends up. There...
There's just no context clues to show where they would escape. Are the women in any other scenes?
Not really.
We could check.
Yeah, but we can go through their memories. We don't have a lot of time left this episode, so...
We could fucking try to brute force the locations and
With our
fast
savvy
forward
detective skills.
for our viewers, if that's not too much of a bitch to
Free
do.
memories.
The first memory they're in was escape.
Was
After
in
she was crushed.
this one. I mean, do we want to visit that one and
Nah.
see?
Maybe. That could at least, if we could see them in their natural habitat, we could like see if one of them's married. We could try to figure out some context clues
Yeah, the only
to
other
at least.
the only other memories they're in are here.
That would at least save us time when we're trying to brute force where they went on switching back their
Actually, hey,
names.
you know
we
what?
figure out
I
a
bet
name.
you if we
Zoom in.
revisit
Oh yeah, they'll probably
Paul, we
be
might be
more
able to get
visible.
it. Yeah.
Maybe that's Paul's
She
wife.
got a. That's a wedding ring. That's a married woman.
So
She's reaching out to him.
She is not Miss Jane Bird.
probably Emily
Smart.
Jackson.
Or yeah,
Is that Paul Jackson? Or
I don't know what was his name.
Paul Moss. Okay, so. But either way, you totally think she's married.
Okay, yeah.
So we know she's Miss Jane Bird. So now we just cycle in a bunch of locations and we could get a fucking confirmation.
Boop, boop.
we know who these people are. We just don't know where they went.
I mean, we're pretty much at time, but do we just want to brute force all?
We could skip ahead.
location.
If you don't
for
do it
editing.
now, I'll do it at the start of my episode and steal your valor.
Well, from the top, I guess.
Just gonna.
Oh my god!
God.
That was a lot faster than I
That was
thought.
on two of them, which means one of them.
So
The
one
rest
of
of the people
one
in
of
the
our
boat
other guesses
probably went to Africa.
What?
He was Leonid Volotov or whatever.
Oh, right on. So,
So
the,
Miss Jane Bird is
the Russian hunch was
probably also Africa.
was a good one.
James makes progress. No.
Hey, are we?
Hey, at least
still-
we're closer, man.
Yeah,
Notice
right.
how we cooperated with him.
Like right at the 20 minutes.
Stuff happened.
Notice how he listened to us when we were talking about stuff he should do
Oh yeah,
and providing feedback.
Okay, you know what? Next time I'm gonna totally listen to you as you just shit on me.
Oh my god.
I guess this nerd is alive in Africa. Oh,
Yeah,
would he
he's gotta be.
Is there a Mr. Fuck? What was Emily's last name?
Scott.
Jackson. The married one is Jackson.
Yeah. So.
Well, what's her face?
He
Did you punch her being alive in Africa?
Yeah.
Okay,
So he might be her husband.
this is a good thought.
I don't know. He looks kind of twinky and she's kind of a MILF.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
I didn't see a Jackson. Did you?
I did not
So maybe her husband got stabbed or did some stabbing.
Maybe he was never on the boat.
'Cause she's trying to get away from him. That's the context clue. He's an alcoholic.
Well, I mean, that is
Right.
my time for the episode. So
Yeah. Hand it over.
we'll leave it on a high note.
Hell yeah. James, can I have my phone back? Did you put it somewhere, or is it my own? This tells me nothing. You're never gonna let me know. Why, God? God.